Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for the very first installment of our Q&A session, which will be taking place every Thursday. Today's focus will be around Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Supply Chain Management. So for those of you who are joining us for the very first time and you're not really familiar with N.Progression, we are N.Progression. So a little bit about N.Progression. We're a Microsoft partner and it's been going strong for a couple of years now. So our focus heavily is in Microsoft Dynamics, but also we do focus on all Microsoft ecosystem and products such as the Power Platform, Azure, Microsoft Cloud for sustainability as well. You'll see some figures here on your screen. So 20% average cost saving our clients see as a result of our consultancy services, and 90% of our clients noted an improvement in productivity within a year. A big focus for us is the utilization. N.Progression as a Microsoft partner, we do focus heavily on making sure that our clients get the best out of their products. By doing that, we support with the improvement in utilizing the products and also adoption strategies as well. Our offices are based here in the UK. We've got offices in Germany and in Serbia. Our clients are, plotted all around Europe as well, East-West Europe as well. And here are some of the clients, as you'll see under there as well. But as I said, for us now as a Microsoft partner, we're actually focusing heavily on the Microsoft Dynamics side of things, which we'll be discussing now, and also with taking it upon ourselves to enter into the sustainability reporting world. So we do actually use Microsoft products to help with carbon management reporting and sustainability reporting as well. So moving on. So today is a Q&A session and I'm joined by Peter and Andrew. Peter, first of all, is the business architect. He's head of our ERP department. Andrew is our tech lead architect as well. Together, both of them have a wealth of experience with Microsoft Dynamics 365. You can see their accreditations there on the screen. They're not shy of knowing a fair bit or two, so they've got some great experiences, and today they'll be able to assist. Well, hopefully they'll be able to assist in answering a lot of your questions today in this QA session. All right, so we've got some people trickling in now. So how we're going to get started. So how to receive answers on your questions. So you could put a question in the chat, raise your hand as well. So if you do raise your hand, be ready to turn on your microphone camera, and then you could start a discussion once it's turned on. Once it's turned on, the mic's turned on, then you can start the discussion with our guys there. Sometimes if the guys don't have an answer to your question straight away, we would promise to get back to you within 24 hours. That's our own SLA on that basis. But yeah, we understand that sometimes, we won't have the questions to every answer straight away. On some occasions, we'll be sure to get back to you. Okay, so without further ado, let's just have a look if we've got some questions here in the chat. I don't know if we have any, guys. Should we get started?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So just going back, really, I suppose you were just saying, Peter, about the latest releases. So we're going to do a webinar on the latest releases. I suppose just for us to have a conversation then, and maybe to see if anybody is quite comfortable to join in, and if it kind of triggers any questions. So with D365 F and SCM, with the update that previously took place, was there anything in particular that you would say needed to be fixed for this new update that's coming up?
Oh, sorry, John. I think we have a question.
Yeah.
Somebody typed it all that time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, have a look at that one.
Give me a minute to read it. flexible warehouse level dimension reservation policy. Okay, yeah, I know this feature. Actually, a very useful one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me make a short overview about this feature we were talking about in this question. It's a flexible warehouse level dimension reservation policy. I think it would be interesting and familiar for companies and people who use warehouse, and because it's related to reservation hierarchy. And as you know, it's okay. It's made specially to not show the specific batch number or serial number or license plate when you made reservation on your sales order. Yeah, but then in some cases, especially for I think pharmaceutical companies, maybe for some kind of manufacturings like car oils, for example, it's important to have an opportunity to set an exactly batch we would like to sell to our customer. And Microsoft add this feature to make it possible to set the specific batch number even when you use warehouse and the batch number is below location in the reservation hierarchy. So yeah, as you mentioned on your question, you now use batch reservation function to make a reservation with specific batch. That's correct. That's the feature exactly related to flexible warehouse level dimension reservation. And your question, can you use the regular reservation function? So if you use it, I think you already tried it. Yeah, you may see that, yeah, you will set the reserve in your sales line, but later on the warehouse, exactly in warehouse application, the batch number will be set by system again. So it could be another one. So if you want the exactly batch number to sell, to collect from the storage, so you can use only batch reservation. And also if you already use the batch reservation function, you cannot use the standard, the regular reservation function, for example, for change your reservation amount, or change the reservation batch number, change, I don't know, just to cancel reservation. You have to use the same function, the same option, batch reservation, the special option. So in your case, yeah, if you actually want to set specific batch number, you have to use only batch reservation option, and I think you haven't another options here, so it's only one way.
Thank you, Peter. I hope that answered the question there.
And thank you for the question, of course.
Guys, any more? Yeah, just post your questions in. Sorry, go on, Andrew.
Yeah, so maybe also I can share some details about the current preview version. Since as a Microsoft partner, we should be, let's call it, on the latest technologies of the Microsoft. So, and we started learning the new options for the Dynamics 365 supply chain management deployment. It's called warehouse only mode. And when we started our upgrading process from 10.38 to 10.39, we experienced an issue with database synchronization. And if you also started this kind of learning or observation of this feature, you may experience the same issue. So, and of course, we asked Microsoft for support because we had an idea how we can fix it, but of course, we would like to be sure that this way will have no consequences. And so technically, if you see an issue with database synchronization with WHS outbound or inbound shipment orders, so it means that you experienced the same problem like we, and there is only one way to fix it. So you need to clean up data from the required tables that were failed during the synchronization process. And since this feature is still in the preview mode, so you can experience this problem in your sandbox or in development environments. As far as I remember, preview features can be enabled in your production instance. So it can have some consequences for your learning process, but from your daily life business activities, so it has no issue for you. But just in case, if you started learning or observation this feature, maybe this information can be useful for us, or I'm sorry, for you, and you will not spend your time on nothing while you try to find a solution for this. It's just small notes from my side regarding the upcoming release.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew, because we already did. We already spent our time trying to implement the upcoming update 10.39. Yeah, actually, we uploaded 3 different database packages, software packages Microsoft provided since February again. So yeah, we tried to find the solution.
Okay.
Now we have it.
Perfect. And this is like a small sneak peek into our next release wave webinar as well, on what we'll be discussing, I suppose, as well. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not the main point. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how many companies, how many specialists came across this issue.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we have another question here from Andy.
Yes, we have Andy. A minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I understand the problem. Yeah, actually, I came across this problem too when I read the instruction, the guide in Microsoft Learn. It's clear saying that it's enough to make a relation between category for your item and attributes to set attributes. Yeah, but actually that's not enough. Okay, actually it's something you even not necessary to set actually. And you have to set the relation between hierarchy and attributes and items in procurement and sourcing model. Actually, it's another model, not the inventory management, not product information model where the attributes are. So it's a little bit difficult to find the solutions by yourself. So I think I can show you in my environment where you have to set this relation. Just give me a second. I open our learn environment. Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay,
see it.
Great. So, as I understand your question correct, so here in product information management, we have attributes. So that's okay, you already set them up. And also you have categories here. So, and I think you create a relation between your category and your items. So, and it doesn't help. And based on the Microsoft Learn portal, it looks like it's enough to set attributes somewhere in categories, somewhere here, but it's not. Let me show you some example. Just one product. Let it be the first one. It's not important for this case. Okay, here, product attributes. We have nothing, as you mentioned on your question. Here we have product categories. Okay, so nothing too. And it's important to add something here. Oh, could be electronics fonts. Okay, so it's some kind of standard prepared data for counters or companies. So I don't know what it's about, but it's not important. Okay, so we choose a retail product category, and that is important for our product. So now the main part, you have to go to another model, procurement and sourcing. And here on the main menu, you can see the procurement categories. And that's the important one. Okay, and I can explain why we came across this error. So one more time, we come back to product information model, and here we have to associate our category with some kind of role, with the special role. Create a new line, and this role is procurement category. All right, so that's the only one role, the only one type we have to use if we would like to set attributes. So here we have to choose our category, retail products. So go back to procurement and sourcing, try one more time. Okay, so there is no error this time. And electronics, fonts. yeah, we can see here our item and this tab, product attributes, the exact place where we have to associate attributes with our items. I don't know, we can use any attributes, 1, 2, any of them. So just click OK, save, and let's check. Product information again, released products, the same first item and product attributes. Yeah, and that's it. Now we can see attributes here and we can set values for each of them and use these values in what dimension, actually in pricing components. Yeah. So now you can use it here. So the main feature, the main knowledge you have to have here is that in another model, in procurement and sourcing, you have to choose category and associate items and attributes there. So that's it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate that. I hope that answered your question there, Andy. If you got anything to follow up on, just please let us know. But yeah, that was a good demonstration there from Peter. So thanks again. So yeah, just let us know if that was any help for yourself there, Andy.
Yeah, just let me know if you're interested about any details. Yeah.
So we're nearing time now. Again, if anybody does have a question, quick posting a question, we might come back to you at a later time. We could send you an email, or if you feel you do want to have a question, just send it through to us. Again, you can just send an email across to us, but ideally we would like to get it in the Q&A session, just in case it relates to anybody else. It would be quite useful, just in case we've got people experiencing similar issues or circumstances with D365F and the CM. So it'll be useful for the people in the chat today. Okay, we've got someone typing there. Got data. He's typing as well, guys. I mean, it will be good to get some feedback. Once again, your feedback will be very valuable in terms of how we can structure our Q&A sessions moving forward. So yeah, please provide us with some feedback, because as I said, this is the first installment of a weekly session that we're going to be doing. So it will be nice to understand how everybody feels towards it and pretty much improve it, let's just say, as well. We want to make sure it's useful, it's valuable, and it's worthwhile people jumping in. Okay, so yes, thanks, Data. So we've got a question here, guys, have a look. So I'm looking for a team group ID, lots of components here. Okay.
Is some kind of item group ID, so not specific, but just some way to a group to combine items to group. I don't understand it.
So if I understand this question, so the idea is that in the BI system, users can see proper name of these groups because ID should be the same. It's just an identifier. So in the system we have it's called language. I mean, we have the from a technical perspective, we have their display methods, and we can translate item names and some other things to the selected language. So if it's just for BI purpose, so maybe we can create a similar, let's call it, I don't know, maybe new table or use one of the existing table for translation. And then BI can take this data, or we can export the data to the BI system, and then inside this BI system, so based on the user language, this external system can show the correct name of this group, maybe, but I'm not sure that with these details that we have, I can say something more.
Maybe you can provide a little bit more details via email, or maybe we can set a call or something, or you created a chat or something.
Yeah, could potentially do that. I mean, because we're at time now. Elvis, I mean, we'll grab your email address and we can correspond via email to see how we could support you on that basis. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure, we can try.
Yeah,
We just
we'll
need a
continue
little
this.
bit more details, and yeah.
Yeah.
Not now actually, because we're out of time.
Yeah, we're at time now anyway. So yeah, I noticed a lot of people did just drop off there because we are at time now. So just very quickly, thank you everybody for taking the time to join us. Really appreciate it. Just so you know that just so you know that we do have other webinars coming up next week again. The same one you could join us in for next week again, and we've also got our advanced database log rapid resolver for Dynamics 365 FNSCM. We've got another review on that one as well, and a new release overview, big one for March, on the 12th of March. So again, you can go onto our YouTube channel if you do want to try and catch up with N.Progression's latest videos, webinars, and so forth, and also on our LinkedIn page as well. And yeah, feel free to visit our website. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us today. Hopefully we will see you all next week. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.